Hey, how's it going? This video is for anybody out there who is interested in music production, but you have absolutely no music theory knowledge at all. So if you just give me the next, I would say normally I say 5 minutes, but I'd say like 2 minutes. I'm going to show you the two things that you need to know where you can still make a decent track using a digital audio workstation. Um, Knowing just these 2 things, and I'll show you what that is. Now, if you'd like a free step-by-step guide and video tutorial on how to create a professional track in less than 2 hours using only a low-cost DAW and things you can find free on the internet and have no music theory knowledge and no experience, just go ahead and write the word "yes," Y-E-S, in the comments below, and I will DM that over to you. Now, my name is Jason Dowdy. I've been an artist and a producer for over 20 years. I've worked with people like Timbaland and Aaliyah, and I help independent artists learn how to produce for themselves so they can take their career to that next level. So let me go ahead and share my screen and I'll show you those two things. All right, and I'm gonna share it right here. Here we go. Okay, so let's start with the names of the notes. So and when you pull up a piano roll in FL Studio, for example, or any DAW, you're going to have the notes on a piano, right? And it's good just to know the names of them. So let's start with C. And it's, they go in order: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? And just remember that C is the one before the two black notes, and then F is the one before the three black notes. So if you remember C and F, you kind of know where you are on the keyboard. And then the black notes in between are either sharps or flats. So this note here could either be a C sharp or a D flat, depending on your key signature. You don't really need to worry about key signatures. All you need to worry about right now is that C sharp and D flat are the same exact note on the keyboard. D sharp and E flat are the same note on the keyboard. You'll notice there's no F flat because there's no black note between E and F. So just keep those things in mind. Know the names of your notes, and that's a great place to start. And then we also have relative minor. So a lot of VSTs and samples will give you the key signature that they're in. For example, Arcade by Output. You can choose one of their plugins. It plays instruments for you, gives you things to select from, and it actually tells you what key those are in, or you can set the key. So the ones on the left are major keys, and the ones on the right are the relative minor. So what does that mean exactly? It means that in a C major scale, you have a key signature. The relative minor, A minor, uses the same key signature. So that means they have the same exact notes in their scale. All the only difference is with an A minor scale, you're going to start on the note A. So, for example, C major is all white notes, so we're gonna make it easy. C would start with C. It would go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and that is an entire octave playing. If you ever heard Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, that is a C major scale. Now, an A minor scale uses the same exact notes, but the difference is it starts on the letter or the note A. So it would go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And that's an A minor scale, but it uses the same exact notes. Now, why is that important? Let's say you're working in the key of C major and you have a sample that's in A minor. You could actually probably use that sample in your song depending on the chords you're using, right? So that's just a couple things I wanted to share to kind of simplify it. If you have no music theory knowledge at all, just know the names of your notes, learn your relative minors. You can look all of this up on the internet. And that's a great place to at least get started. Once you understand that, then you can move forward and start learning, chord structures and the 1-5, chord progressions and things like that. But for now, just keep those two things in mind. Now, I hope this has helped somebody out there. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick. Here we go. I hope this has helped somebody out there. And if you want a free course on how to create a professional track in less than 2 hours using only a low-cost DAW, FL Studio, and free things you can find on the internet, with no music theory knowledge needed, no experience needed, go ahead and write the word yes, Y-E-S, in the comments below, and I will DM that over to you. But until then, keep creating.